Okay, folks, Michael J. here. Now, what I'm going to show you today, this video, anyways, this is a video from 2 months ago. Today is November the 10th, 2024. This is a video from 2 months ago. And this video is Christopher Steele being interviewed. So, Christopher Steele was the guy that did the Steele Dossier, which was used during the Mueller report to prove that there was Russian collusion. So anyway, so Christopher Steele, he's an MI6 guy. He's been in private business of information for a long time to provide it for governments and various other entities. So let's watch this so you can see for yourself.
Final question: how, with Ukraine in mind, how potentially dangerous is a Trump presidency for Europe if he cuts off American funding, US funding for President Zelensky's war effort?
I think it would be catastrophic. My impression, strong view, is that there is a sort of settlement plan, I'm not going to call it a peace plan, being hatched by Moscow and Viktor Orban of Hungary, which Trump is almost certainly signed up to.
Yeah, you got to remember Viktor Orban a couple months ago, maybe just a little bit longer than that, went down to Mar-a-Lago, didn't bother showing up to the White House to visit the administration, but went to Mar-a-Lago on the east coast of Florida, just north of Palm Beach. Well, it isn't Palm Beach anyways, just north of West Palm Beach, to meet with Donald Trump. So understand that. Pay attention to this.
Which would get Putin off the hook and give him probably 20% of Ukrainian territory. Now, that would be catastrophic. And of course, Trump would be in the position, if he was president, to cut off Ukrainian military aid. And we saw what happened in the 6-month period when that was the case before, and Ukraine was pushed back on the battlefield. So I think it's a really key element as to how the war in Ukraine pans out, that we see Vice President Harris win and continue the strong support for Ukrainian democracy and its sovereign rights. And I think that will be critical.
You say you used the word catastrophic. What you mean by that is that, okay, Putin takes 20% of Ukraine, but what, he then comes back for a NATO signatory?
I think you would probably see mass refugees pouring into Europe at that point. I mean, I don't want to go too deeply into this rabbit hole, but if Putin were to prevail in Ukraine, I think Europe would be fundamentally unstable for many, many years to come. And I suspect that whilst Russia has exhausted its military power at the moment, it would buy itself time to rearm and to re-equip. And without the sort of American guarantees, Article 5 of NATO, neutral defense and so on, that Russia may well.
Okay, you mentioned Article 5. The only since NATO has been in existence since it was formed as a result of the Second World War, and after the Second World War, since NATO has been in existence, Article 5 is an important factor in the framework of NATO. The only country that has ever exercised the option of Article 5 since 1945 is the United States of America. After the Twin Towers were knocked down, and this created a war in Afghanistan, a 20-year war. The only one that's exercised the option of Article 5 at NATO has been the United States of America. Just a fact for you people to understand.
Take a swipe at the Baltic states or somewhere else in due course, probably a few years down the line. But the trend would be set, and it would be, as I say, for European security and peace, catastrophic in my view.
Christopher Steele, who of course ran the Russia desk at MI6, I really appreciate your time with us this.
Okay, folks, so there you go. That was Christopher Steele, former operative of MI6, British intelligence. He provided the dossier that was used for part of it was, used for Mueller to verify the Russian collusion. I was witness to the Russian collusion, so I witnessed it, so I know it is a fact. It is real. And it did happen. And it was started to be put into place in 1992 or thereabouts. So, there you go. Just saying, folks. Just saying. Before we go any further down any more rabbit holes, we're not going to go down any more rabbit holes. But what I am going to do is, where's my little buddy? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. If you find value and worth here, click subscribe or whatever you do. Like or subscribe. It's not important. If you find value and worth, fine. But if not, that's okay. Not to worry. But sending love and peace to everyone. Take care. Talk to you all soon. Ciao for now.